turns to Sarah and says, "Mummy, you can't hear me. You shout." But then, we carry on through to 2016. Well, we got 2015 first. I suppose we really ought to mention that because our 150th anniversary.
Yeah.
As a club. So this was the year that things were going to happen, we thought. And unfortunately, it wasn't us. It was Rovers who went to Wembley that year. But
unfortunately for Rovers, they went to Wembley that year.
Yeah. But I missed the match because I was at a family golden wedding. So, I'd managed to avoid the score all day, which was, I thought was really an achievement. You don't know how tempted it is to say, quick on the internet, see what the score was. And we're driving home, and as you come into Hull, I'm sure you know, you go past the school, and there's a overhead gantry.
Yeah.
And with the speed sign over there, and somebody posted on each of these speed signs 50. I thought it's always some sort of protest about speed limits. I never thought about it. Get home, I said to Sir Rosemary, I know I've recorded it, so I can watch it in the morning, but I want to watch it tonight. So getting round about midnight, I put the recording on and start watching it. And Tom Briscoe does his stuff. I was only getting midway through the second half, I thought, I wonder if that 50 could mean.
We actually was at that Challenge Cup final, and we had a few extra tickets, so we sold them on the outside the ground to some Hull FC fans actually, and one of them was celebrating Briscoe's tries like he was scoring them for Hull FC still against Rovers, and not for Leeds. But then it was your turn. Yeah.
So that was a great one, and then we come into 2016, and we'd made all those signs. We signed Pritchard, Manu, Carlos. So we looked like we had a good team, and we played Rovers in the pre-season friendly. If we can have a friendly against them ever, and we'd actually completely dicked them. I think it was something like 60 points to 20. And we're walking back over the bridge towards the car park, and of course we've got these cluster of Rovers fans behind us. Start to sing, "Oh Faithful, you never without Wembley." That song that we come to know and hate.
Yeah.
And Joshua grabbed on my hand, looked me in the eye and said, "Grandad, this year." And you think, yeah, if only Joshua. Well, round by round, he got closer and he kept saying, this year. And we got there, and after a depressing first half when Sando picked off that interception and it almost went, but Russell scored. And then they went 10-0 up to Warrington. And you think, it's going to be the same as when we played Wigan, a complete washout game.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about 2013, did we? No, I'm only kidding. Go on.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that when you're 2008. Where the Masters are running up, you should know that.
No, well, I'd forget about those ones too.
Yeah, then Sneed got his kicking game on. He put that 40-20 down, and then he floated the one up into the corner for Noah to knock down. And yes, it was only 12-10 up. I think Joshua might know what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to tell him, isn't it?
Ben Curry went past Sneed if he wasn't there. And you thought, no, I can't take it, not again. And then Danny Houghton came up, tackled 52. The man that will be a legend forever for that one tackle.
Do you think you celebrated that tackle as much as you've celebrated any try that you've seen Hull FC score?
Oh, definitely. He knew that was it. Because I think if he hadn't made that tackle, Joshua was going over the balcony at Wembley. And yeah, that was such an occasion.
Yeah, and all the family were there.
I don't often cry at matches.
Yeah.
I don't often cry at matches, but I did that one. I mean, it was that bad Sarah to move away from us. She went and sat separately.
Sarah's tension at games can be pretty famous at times.
Oh, she couldn't cope with Joshua and saying, how long to go, Mum?
No, we had that was Sarah's debut on the podcast was after that game, and I remember her saying about how she had to move because she couldn't cope with Joshua asking about the clock for the last 10 minutes of the game or so. But yeah, and then nothing else has happened since then, so we'll wrap it up. Yeah.
No, I think I could remember one more game.
One more special game to talk about, John.
Yeah. Yes, this is your 2013 moment, isn't it? Really?
Well, yeah. I mean, you'd beaten Wigan in the semi-final the year before, hadn't you?
Yeah.
And that was a really good performance. It was one of the best games of that season, and that I think we were involved in. And Sam Tompkins had a really, really strong game.
Yeah, I think.
But Gareth Ellis was just that bit stronger, I think, on the night. But yeah, 2017 we met in the final.
He's a free quantity for Ellis. You know, a bloke of his age should not be able to do that.
Yeah, I think that game will be the game that stands out as his best game that I remember him playing for Full FC in that silly shirt with a star on it, weren't it?
That's a beautiful shirt. That's a nostalgic shirt, that one, Mark. that goes back to our roots. That goes back to 1865. Never mind 1895. But you
met Wigan in the final in 2017, and we all met up before the game, and I think probably both sides were equally as optimistic. And then...
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a lot between the two teams, was there? And you know, had the Flowers try been given, it might have gone the other way.
Oh, the club one.
The club one, yeah, not Flowers, yeah.
Yeah, it was a close game, wasn't it? Wigan had a try off a forward pass that was pulled back correctly as well.
Yeah.
As well as the incorrectly pulled back club one. Yeah, it was a really close, exciting game. I'm sure a similar story to the last one as well, with Mark Snade popping up and putting a 40-20 over to all of a sudden say, oh wait, we might play this game. And some kicks for Fanua as well, who...
Fanua, Talanoa, they both took towering kicks.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to change your defensive lineup, didn't you, for that game? Because
Tom Davies got injured in the warm-up, and Liam Marshall came in, and obviously a smaller bloke than Tom Davies, and that was a potentially decisive factor. But I imagine Joshua was asking how long left in this one as well.
No, I think he felt comfortable with this one. We'd won at Wembley, so the pressure was off. I mean, you could actually enjoy the game because we'd won at Wembley. That song has been buried.
Yeah.
But yeah...
Well, that kind of brings us up to date, doesn't it? Some great memories there, some great matches. And so I guess just looking forward now to 2021 and same again, go to the game with the family.
Games.
Yeah, sit in the end at the K-Con with the family and watch some games again.
Yes, still have reservations about the size of our squad this year. I think we could be a couple of players light if we get few injuries.
Well, you haven't given the squad numbers out yet. I think you're going to be the last team to do it other than Catalan, so we'll...
Possibly, yeah.
So we'll see if there's any surprises that they can muscle up before then. But no, thanks, John, for joining us and going through all those memories. Some really great stories.
Right, well, thanks for letting me have my time, Mark. And I look forward to meeting you at either ground next season.
Oh, yeah, we'll hopefully get a chance to see each other during the World Cup, if not during the season. There's plenty of opportunities, hopefully, when things get back to how we want them to be. Right, thanks again, John.
Cheers, take care.
Brill, thanks to John for his time and for his story. Obviously a little longer than some of our others so far. He goes back a bit further than some of our others so far, but I definitely learned some things from John, and I'm sure you guys will have too. If you want to share your rugby league story with us, then get in touch, superleaguepod@gmail.com. If, like John, you want to share your story over a chat, we can sort that, get in touch. Or you can write it down for us to read out. We'll have another one of those for you later on this week from one of our long-standing listeners. or like David in the third instalment of My Rugby League Story, you can record it yourself and send that to us by email. We love that too. It's all great stuff. And like John said at the end of that chat, we look forward to seeing each other and all of you, hopefully, later on this year, one way or another at some games. But until you hear from us again, please stay safe, look after yourselves and your loved ones, and hopefully it won't be that long till we get some proper rugby league. Cheers.